I understand that we have many guests present here, invited by our honorable members. It will be interesting for them to know a little bit about the history and operation of DXN till date. DXN was established 16 years ago in a small city of Malaysia, Alor-Setar, by Dr. Lim with a mission to provide health, wealth, and happiness to the suffering population of this world. Dr. Lim does not believe that poverty can be eradicated by giving donations, but it can only be achieved by providing a system which works by itself and capable enough to make anyone self-sufficient irrespective of their background and qualification. That's the only reason why he has designed such a powerful marketing system and opted direct selling industry to launch all our products. Today, after 16 years of its inception, DXN is one of the fastest growing direct selling companies in the world, and there is no country in this world where our products have not reached yet. In the Gulf alone, we have been bestowed with the Best Direct Selling Company Award twice consecutively. Dear friends, we are part of a great revolution which has already transformed the lifestyle of millions across the globe. And every day it is continuing. This massive gathering itself is just an example for that. It is said that the success of a direct selling company is very much depends on the uniqueness of its products, its marketing plan, similarly the people behind the company, and the person who heads the whole system also plays a significant role in its success. We are so lucky to have a legend, a great humanitarian, and a visionary who has dedicated his whole life for the upliftment of the needy poor in this world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about none other than our founder and CEO, Datuk Dr. LIM SIOW JIN. I take the privilege to introduce to you his profile. In 1984, graduated from the Indian Institute of Technology with a Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. In 1997, fulfilled the qualifying requirements for the degree of doctorate in philosophy in alternative medicines under the seal of the Indian Board of Alternative Medicine and is authorized to use the suffix PhD AM. In 1998, elected fellow member of the International Alternative Medical Association and is entitled to use the designation FIA-MA. 2001, received the BKM Award from His Royal Highness the Sultan of Kedah, Malaysia. Nominated as Top 10 Outstanding Chinese Youth by the Youth Associated of Kedah, Malaysia. Bestowed with Darjah Seri Melaka DSM Award by the Young Daiputa Negeri Melaka, Malaysia. 2002, awarded with the Doctorate in Science in Alternative Medicine given under the seal of the Indian Board of Alternative Medicines. Bestowed with the Millennium Award by the International Association of Educators for World Peace, Indian Chapter, consultative status with the UN and UNESCO, in recognition of his steadfast commitment to world peace and friendship through holistic health and healing in promoting a physically healthy, mentally strong, and socially developed society. 2002 again, bestowed with the Albert Schweitzer Award by Positive Life Foundation in appreciation of his exemplary humanism, untiring peace activism, and profound compassion. Bestowed with the Physician of the New Millennium Award by the Alternative Medicine Research Institute of Canada in recognition of his significant contribution to the health and well-being of humanity. 2002 again, appointed as Senior Visiting Professor by the Open International University for Alternative Medicine in view of his vast experience and expertise in the field of natural healing, acupuncture, and genotherapy. Inducted as a fellow member of World Health, Environment, and Peace Foundation through the Certificate of Commendation from this foundation. 2005, selected as the winner of the 3rd Asia Pacific International Honesty Enterprise, the Keris Award 2004. Bestowed with the Golden Earth Award by the International Institute of Health Sciences for his contribution to humanity by taking care of the Mother Nature. And finally, in 2005, conferred with the honorary Datuk Setiya Diraja Kedah DSDK Award in conjunction with the 77th birthday of His Royal Highness the Sultan of Kedah, the much coveted civilian award bestowed to any citizen of Malaysia. Thus, he was entitled to use the title Datuk Dr. LIM SIOW JIN. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Datuk Dr. LIM SIOW JIN to the stage with a big round of applause. Welcome.
So, good morning. So, I'm very happy to meet all of you again in Dubai. Now, Dubai is almost like my second hometown because I always transit through this city, you know. Yeah. So, very good morning again to all of you. Yeah. So, today, we will spend some time, okay, to talking about our mushroom. So, basically, DXN is a mushroom company, okay. So, some of you, maybe it's the first time you're coming for this kind of meeting, and many of you very familiar, okay, with the subject. You see, I have been traveling throughout the world, no, in so many countries, okay. Now, when I traveling throughout the world, there is always one question in my mind: are people happy? Are they happy or not? Okay. And unfortunately, nowadays it's very difficult to meet happy people, no. Most of the people they're not happy now. They are not happy with everything. They are not happy with the social system. They are not happy with the family. They are not happy with the work. Okay, especially when you talk with the taxi driver, no, none of them are happy. Yeah, there's a lot of complaint. Okay, now my question is, why should people are not happy? Okay, why people are not happy? So many people they say that people are not happy because nowadays our society are very stressful. Okay, the working environment are very stressful. Okay, so our workload is a lot. That's why people are not happy. Is that true? Yes. Actually, that is not true, no. Okay. Last time we had to use typewriter to type the report. Okay. If there's anything wrong in the typing, you know, you have to retype everything again. And today we have computer, no. Okay, type anything wrong, you can change on the spot. So actually, the ease of working become more. Okay, now last time if you want to make a telephone call, then you have to go to a telephone station. No, now the telephone station almost out of business now. Everybody is having handphone. Okay, so we are more convenient. You know, the working also become more convenient. Okay, so this is not the working environment should not be a factor of making people not happy. Okay, this is not the main reason. Okay, but why people are not happy? Okay, then maybe people say, oh, the income is not enough. Recently, I went to London, you know. There's a big debate in the London newspaper. They say that 40% of the Londoners are below poverty line, you know, because they cannot meet their demands of the living. So in London, there is a lot of poor people. But the income is a lot, you know. They're still making a few £1,000 a month. Why they are poor people? Because the expenditures are more than the earning. You may earn 100,000 dirham a month. If you spend 100,001 dirham, you are a poor man. Am I right? So nowadays there's a poor man. Okay, so people say that economical constraint making people not happy. But I still feel that that is not the main reason. Because when we are small, we look at our life 20 or 30 years ago, we are very poor at time, you know, compared to this time. Now people are more affluent. So that is not the main problem why people are not happy. Okay, now, I have been go to the rich nation, okay, like in Europe, people are not happy. Okay, yesterday, I'm coming from Africa, people are not happy. Yeah, this thing. So that a rich nation are not happy, a poor nation are not happy. So you come to Malaysia, middle range. Nowadays, many people are not too happy. So why is it so? Okay, this is the subject, you know, of today's talking about happiness. We need to talk about happiness. Okay. 16 years ago, when I started this business, I remember very well. That times, depressions in the society, you know, it's out of 11 person, 1 person is suffering from depression. I mean, they are not happy. Okay, they always feel stressful, you know. Okay, a person when he is depressed, he will get angry without reason. He will get worried without reason. In the morning, wake up, he is not feeling well without any reason. Then this is depression. Okay, last time is 11 people, 1 people is having depression. How about today? Today the society are more advanced. We have computer, no? Okay, we have handphone. Okay, so we don't need to go to cinema. We put a CD. Nowadays, not even the CD. No, nowadays from YouTube, from this thing, you can download a lot of program now. Are people become more happy? No, people are not become more happy. Now the ratio is 4:1. I mean, out of 4 people, 1 person are depressed. They are not happy. Okay. So it cannot be due to the working environment. Okay, it has nothing to do with the income. Nowadays people have income compared to 16 years ago. The income today is already double and triple, no? The per capita income. So that is not the reason. So the main reason, okay, The main reason is that people are not happy because they have forgetting one thing, one very important factor. Okay, our well-being of the body and well-being of the mind are the same. Okay, if you have a healthy body, you have a healthy mind. If you have a healthy mind, you have a healthy body. I quote a few examples. No? I quote a few examples. I have read a few real cases. No, there's one case. No, I think it's in Europe. Okay, one person, he can never take spicy food. He can never take spicy food. He can never take curry. Anything spicy is not. But he has something wrong with the heart, so he need to transplant the heart. After transplant of heart, every day he go and hunt for this spicy and curry food. Then the doctors become very, very wondering what happened to him. Then they trace the heart, the donor of the heart. And the donor of the heart are Indian, the donors, they love this curry very much. So after transplant, then suddenly the patient love curry very much. This is one proof that body and mind are together. There's one case, recently there's one case in China. There's one professor. And he is very mild professor, He never get angry with the student. He is Mr. Good, always good man. So there's something wrong with the liver. So they do some transplant. So after transplant, he become very aggressive. Sometimes he kick the student, very aggressive, Then they say, what happened to him? Okay, then they trace the donor of the liver. And he's a bank robber. He's a bank robber. This is the thing. That's why your body and your mind cannot be separated. Okay, you see, we always ask, there are three things now, Your mind, your body, and the food you're eating. Okay, you must take clean food. Am I right? A clean food will produce a clean body. Okay, a clean body will produce a clean mind. That's why every religion in the world, there are food court, they ask you which food you can take, which food you do not take. And those food that you do not take are all dirty food. This food something to do with this thing. That's why we must take clean food. That's why you have a clean body. So when the body is clean, your mind is clean. You agree with me? Yeah. So people are not happy because there's something wrong with the body. Something wrong with the body. So when your body are not well, you cannot be happy. This is the main reason. Now, why people, the body are not doing well? Okay, I come to Dubai here. Actually, before my past few speech, I come with a few theory. Okay, but today I'm going to repeat it again. Okay. Now, the main thing is that you look at our body. Our body, is it an alkaline body or is it an acidic body? Alkaline. Okay. Actually, our body, the blood, our blood and the seawater. Okay. There are many similarity, Okay. The seawater also, the pH is slightly alkaline. Especially the ancient sea, are more alkaline. So the pH of the body are 7.2. Slightly alkaline. The food we are eating must be more alkaline than acidic food, then your body will be healthy. As a general classification, okay, we can classify in this way. All vegetables are alkaline. Even lime, Alkalinity of the food is not depend on the taste, we are talking about the effect. If we can make the body become alkaline, okay, this food is classified as alkaline food. For example, your lemon. Lemon is very acidic, am I right? So is lemon an acidic food or is it an alkaline food? It's alkaline food because organic acid remove organic acid. That's why during the hot summer, during the hot days, so when the weather is hot, our body produces a lot of acid. That's why you feel tired, you feel thirsty, So you have some lemon juice. Oh, it's good for the body because it can remove the acid from the body. How about this, like fermented food, like the yogurt, like all these things, they are alkaline food. Now, all the meat are acid. Some people say white meat is better than red meat. Some people say fish is better than chicken. Some people say chicken is better than beef. No, don't believe all these things. All the meat are the same. This thing. So whether it's beef, whether it's mutton, whether it's chicken, it's duck, it's rabbit, it's fish, it is whatever it is, all the meat are acidic. Okay. How about grains? How about rice, wheat, and also your the beans? The beans you are taking now. That you have to be very careful. If the rice, you see, in the last time in the village, you know how they produce the rice? After they harvest the paddy, they pound the rice, They're pounding it, you have brown rice. And that is alkaline. But in the modern days, okay, we polish the rice. We polish until it becomes so white, so beautiful, like a pearl, you know. That is a pure white, right? That is acidic. That is acidic. Okay. Now, you talk about the bean. Okay. If you soak the beans, the best way of eating any bean, you know, you soak it in the water overnight. The next day, there's some little sprout coming out, you know. You eat it raw. That is a very alkaline food because all the enzyme is acidic. So if you cook it lightly, it is alkaline. But unfortunately, when people cook bean, they always cook it for a long time, you know. Okay, like our dal, our red bean, our the green pea. We cook for such a long time until it becomes almost like a porridge, you know, and then it becomes acidic. It becomes acidic. The same thing as wheat, no? Wheat, if you take the whole wheat, it is alkaline. Then you polish the wheat, you know. Then you make into a very white flour. Sorry. I get very excited when I come to Dubai, you know. This thing. Then it becomes. If you polish it, it becomes very white. Then it is acidic. Okay. Now it is a simple analysis. Now I always ask our member: look at your breakfast. Okay. Look at your lunch. Okay. Look at your tea break. Look at your dinner. Look at your supper. We are taking alkaline food. You agree with me? You look at what do you call? You look at your breakfast. Now in breakfast, many people are taking egg. Am I right? Is it good to take egg? Egg actually is a perfect food, you know. All the nutrient is contained in the egg. When you eat egg, you don't believe those saying that, oh, you eat only egg white, you throw away the egg yolk. Because people say the egg yolk contains a lot of cholesterol. Is that true? That's not true. When you eat the egg, you must eat the whole egg. Okay? The egg white, egg yolk, any egg, you eat it together because it's a complete food. The problem is not with the egg yolk or the egg white. The problem is how you prepare your egg. If the egg is eaten raw, without cooking, you know, it is very, very alkaline. Yeah. It's alkaline in nature. And you can treat a lot of disease, you know, by eating raw egg. But unfortunately, people take it as uncivilized, no? Okay? Because nowadays the egg from such a dirty farm, you may not be not like the what do you call, last time the chicken, a free chicken roaming around, no? The egg are very healthy, but now the problem with the egg is that they confine the chicken into the cage. The chicken are very unhappy, so the cow egg may not be so good to us. Okay, they are very angry chicken. You get angry egg, you eat the egg, your mind also become angry. Yeah, this the thing. This is a problem with egg today. Okay, so in the morning, okay, then egg, the 3 stages, no? Raw egg, raw and organic egg, very good for the body. Don't believe that there are some germs, everything. Germs cannot go into the eggs, no? The cells, everything will protect the thing. Otherwise, the chicken will have contaminated and die. Okay, so raw egg is the best. Okay, in the meeting is half-boiled egg. Half-boiled egg is good. Easy to digest, it's still this alkaline. So then the hard-boiled, okay, hard-boiled of course is turn to acidic. This thing. Now, or you scramble egg, acidic. Okay, you this fried egg. This in the morning. Okay, you take some scrambled egg, take some sausage. Okay, take some white bread. Is that acidic or is that alkaline? Acidic. So in the daytime, you take some biryani, you take some white bread, you take some this what they call this fried mutton, fried chicken. Is it alkaline or is it acidic? Acidic. In the evening, okay, you take a steak, you take a very big dinner, mainly this thing. You may take some vegetable, okay. But if the vegetables are very they cook for a long time, or the bean, it's all acidic. Now you're telling me if from the morning, from the noon up to the evening, you are taking acidic food, then your body will turn acidic. How do you know that the body is turned acidic? Is it easy to tell? Very easy to tell. When the body is turning acidic, that means something wrong with the body, am I right? When something wrong with the body, there must be something wrong in the mind. Then you observe. You see, when a person talking to us, no, by see his day-to-day activity, from the way his behavior, no, we know he is acidic body or not. First thing first, when the mind are not in a good state, you will have troubled sleep. The sleep is not good. What do you mean by sleep not good? First, people are difficult to sleep, insomnia. That many people know about that. Secondly is that when you sleep, there is a lot of dream. That is not good. That means your sleep are not peaceful. No, there's a lot of dream. Nowadays, people have a lot of dreams. They dream of so many things, you know. My friend, already 30 years out of school, you know, he tell me he is still dreaming going to school and get very panic, you know. Got examination, this thing, even though he's already outside the school for 30 years. And some people, they dream that they lost a passport and they're searching high and low in the dream. Okay, these are the things. So that dreamy sleep, no good. Third problem is that in the morning, you see, a good sleep, you know, when you open your eye, straight away we get up from the bed, you know. That is a good sleep. When you sleep, you open up your eye, and you still feel lying on the bed, you know, that is bad sleep. That's not a good sleep. And now the people are suffering from this problem. So even in the morning, they still feel tired, you know, even after one night sleep. First is the bad sleep. Secondly, they are bad concentration. What do you mean by bad concentration? Okay, when they started reading, they need a few times of reading to understand a sentence. Okay. If our concentration is normal, normally one or twice reading, we should be able to understand, but I have to read a few times. Secondly is that they cannot go for long hour reading. They're reading 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they throw away. Okay? Then I always joke with the member, you know? Okay, when they go for the TV station, nowadays there's so many TV stations, no? You agree with me? Okay? So one day when I go to this America to visit my friend, he told me that his house have 60 or 120 TV stations, you know? Then I saw his child change from one station to the other station. Just keep on changing, you know. After the one whole round, he still doesn't decide where to go in, you know. This service station. There is loss of concentration. They cannot concentrate. Another thing is that he becomes treasure hunter. You know what treasure hunter? When he want to go for the key, he doesn't know where is the key. Hunt high and know for the key. Hey, where is my key? You know, this is the thing. Okay, so sometimes when the speck is inside the eye, hunting for the speck, he becomes a treasure hunter. Okay, then if this thing happen, that means the concentration is become low. Okay. Now, thirdly, we know that his body is become very. Excuse me. Last few days I do a lot of talking, you know, non-stop talking. And Matthew is with me, so we have 10 or 12 hours of talking every day. So bad sleep is one sign, loss of concentration is one sign. My throat is not balancing well. Some water? Yeah. Okay, it's good. Balance my throat. Bad sleep, one sign. Bad concentration. So they become forgetful, you know? Okay? Sometimes some simple matter, so they forget the name, they forget this thing, become forgetful. Thirdly, the emotion become easily agitated. That means sometimes he get angry very quickly, sometimes he gets sad very quickly, you know. There is a swings of emotion. Okay? At one moment he's angry, at one moment he is very sad, you know. Then this is a sign of acidic body. Then of course after that we have dry throat. Dry throat, the skin is not doing well. So first the mind fails first, you know, when the body become acidic. Then he lost interest in everything. Okay, you invite him for tours, you invite him for movie, you invite him for anything, he had not much interest in that. Last week, I traveled 5 days in Ethiopia. A lot of dust, no? So go into that. That's why today I will have a lot of coughing. Please excuse me. Yeah, because a lot of dust come into my lung, you know. I had to take 12 pairs of 𝐷𝐺L to get rid of the toxin, but still not so successful. Today I think I have to go back for mega dosage. So these are the signs that the body is acidic. Okay, so emotionally are not doing well. They get angry very easily. Nowadays people get angry very easily, you know. Small matter, they jump up, you know. These are their thing. So in Malaysia, also a big problem. That's why government have a lot of campaign, so ask people to be polite in the road. Nowadays there's a lot of road tag, you know. Any small accident, then they fight, you know. For small matter only, people become angry, people can become annoyed easily, you know. That's the main problem. So the main problem is that the body are not doing well. The body are not doing well because they are taking the wrong food. The day when I am in London, you know, one member wanted to meet me. So we doesn't know where, I doesn't know, how do I know about London, you know. So the only place I know is somewhere near to my place I stay, there is some McDonald's. Okay, so I meet him there. So the member tell me, we are taking health food, you know. How can we meet in this kind of place? I said, cheers. I said, you take some French fries, never mind. Because this is a food supplement to us. These are not our main food, Okay, our main food is what? It's 𝐻𝐻, it's mushroom, our main food. So nowadays, the problem is that we have acidic food. Can we do anything about that? We cannot do anything about that. Okay, so you go to the restaurant, there is a menu, you order, you eat. Am I right? Okay, many of my friends, they want to go for organic. Okay, they want to go for this organic food. They don't want to take all this junk food. Okay, everything they eat, they demand organic. Are they healthy? They are not healthy because they restrict the food, They only eat limited amount of food. So many of my friends who are eating pure organic food, they are more sick than us. Actually, the mind are very sick, very stubborn. Okay, so you cannot talk anything to them, So that is not the choice of life. Okay, so food, you are free to eat any food, You are free to eat because we have little choices in our food. Today I come to Dubai, Okay, Matthew treat me anything I eat, I just say, oh, you give me organic food, you give me what do you call this type of food. We cannot demand the food. Okay. So what should we do now? What should we do now? This is a big problem, So if you do not handle the food problem, you will not handle the health problem. More than that, you will not handle the emotional problem. Nowadays, people are having emotional problem. And this problem can be solved very easily if they take alkaline food. If they take alkaline food. Okay? Now we come to the main topic, alkaline food. Okay? What is the best alkaline food that we can have? What is the most alkaline food in the world? I give you one choice. I give you a few choices. 𝐻𝐻, spirulina, maybe we say cordyceps, or maybe we say vinegar. Which are the most alkaline food? Spirulina? Okay, I give you a choice. Spirulina and 𝐻𝐻. Which one is more alkaline? Spirulina? No. 𝐻𝐻. Because 𝐻𝐻 contains more than 300 alkaloid, all alkaline. Okay? You see spirulina and what do you call and spirulina, mushroom and this 𝐻𝐻 and spirulina. What is the main difference between the two? Okay, mushroom, okay, 𝐻𝐻, it is a mini phytofactory. Okay, it is a mini factory to produce a lot of this what do you call this phyto element. Okay, like this they're like a mini factory to produce a lot of this alkaloid, Okay, this thing. So we do not take 𝐻𝐻 as food, It is a alkaline to balance the alkaline. But spirulina different, Spirulina is complete in the amino acid. Okay, spirulina is complete even in the sugar, the polysaccharide, this thing. Then this spirulina also having a lot of this nutrient. Okay, like beta carotene, what they call omega-3, even have omega-6, or omega-6 this thing. That's why if you just take 𝐻𝐻 alone, you can survive. You can survive because it's a perfect food. But when you come to alkalinity, you have to come to 𝐻𝐻. 𝐻𝐻 have more alkaline than this what you call spirulina, but spirulina have more nutrient than 𝐻𝐻. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. So nowadays DXN we combine the two. Perfect match. This is a thing. So the food is complete, the alkaline is complete. Okay, so the most potent is 𝐻𝐻. 𝐻𝐻 is the most alkaline food. Then next will be spirulina. But you talk about nutrient, first is spirulina, next is 𝐻𝐻. So these two, they have the advantage, they have the strong point. Okay, so we combine these two together. Okay, 𝐻𝐻 and spirulina. Now, there's one more problem in the body. When we eat food and sugar, it burns in the body to produce energy, am I right? And build out the body. Is the burning 100% efficient? When you eat food, can all your food turn 100% into energy for you? No. It's about efficiency is about 80 to 85%. Okay. When you grow older, the efficiency become less and less. This is the thing. And so a young kid, when they take food, they become very active, because the efficiency is high. Okay. The problem is that when the food is burned, it's not burned completely. When it's not burned completely, there is some metabolistic waste. And these wastes are all acidic waste, Are all acidic waste. That's why even though you may be vegetarian, you may take all pure alkaline food, but due to the inefficiency of the what they call this burning, okay, there are still 15 to 20% that is left, which is acidic. So normally that will be removed by the liver, by the liver, and also get rid from the body. This group of waste the body need organic acid to complete the burning. Okay, two acids are very important. One is acetic acid, vinegars. Okay, secondly is citric acid. Okay, citric acid. That's why in any culture, we have this like a fermented drink, because this is a fermented drink like vinegars. Okay, contain this acetic acid, contain this not only acetic acid, the malic acid. Okay, there are all sort of range of acid. The body need organic acid to further secondary burning, to burn away all this acidity so that the burning become complete. Now, recently DXN we have launched this vinaigrette. Am I right? Vinegar. So just now people asked me to talk about vinegars. Now, the vinegars have something to do with the acid theory. Vinegars is a very strong alkaline drink. That's why you do not test the pH. No, test the pH. The pH is very low. It's acidic. It's acidic in taste, but it is alkaline in action. When people turn older, at the age of 40-something, 50, they started to have shoulder pain. Am I right? They have pain. The shoulder becomes stiff. Okay, the body pain. Why the body is pain? Because the waste, this acid, started to accumulate at the joint. Okay, then you feel painful, no? Okay. So in this case, if you take vinegars, the best solution for the stiffness of pain. Okay, because vinegars is very good to remove all the acid in the body. This theory, we call it organic acid remove organic acids. So when we take vinegars, is to remove the acid from the body. Now, how to take vinegars? Okay, there are two ways to take vinegars. First, you just dilute it with water. You must dilute it with water, no? Because our vinegars are pure vinegars, no? If I'm very pure, we have about 16%. This thing, so you can put into the water, you dilute it to your liking. Then we can always mix these vinegars, like with our 𝐶𝐷 or with honey to taste. Then you drink it together. And vinegars contain about nearly 200 types of enzymes. The enzymes in vinegars is as much as in 𝐶𝐷. Okay, it's in 𝐶𝐷. So 𝐶𝐷, we can always combine 𝐶𝐷 and vinegars together, no? To make it a good drink. So what is the advantage of taking vinegars? Just now, I talked about the food acidic. So taking vinegars, we can remove the acid can balance, no? Remove the acid from the food. There's one advantage. Second advantage is the liver. Vinegar and alcohol, the effect all are opposite, When you take alcohol, you make your blood vessel stiffen up, So when you take too much alcohol, you have high blood pressure, you have a heart problem, you have all this problem. When you take vinegar, it softens your blood vessel, so it can reduce the hypertension. It can reduce this this heart problem. Okay. So when you taking alcohol, it will destroy your liver. If you take vinegars, it will improve your liver. Why it improve the liver? The theory is very simple. Let me explain. Liver is the largest organ in the body. Okay. So when you take acidic food, when your body have metabolistic this acid, okay, then your liver have to process, neutralize it, process, have to throw it out from the body. Normally we expect the liver to work about, they say, half of the day. They say 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours. Okay, the active time of liver started from 11 o'clock at night. Not the daytime, The daytime there's a lot of activity. So the liver, from 11 o'clock at night until 3 o'clock in the morning. So this is the time where the liver is the most active. That's why there are many school of thoughts is that we should started to sleep, before 11 to 3 o'clock. This still you don't do anything, Because this is the time where your liver is going to take rest and going to repair itself. But the problem is that nowadays, due to the activity, we may not be able to sleep at 11, but you do one thing, okay? At night, after 9 o'clock, you should not do any thinking. You should not do any planning to become millionaire. You should not do any planning to build a big house. No. You must take your brain must relax after 9 o'clock in the evening, so that your liver can take good rest. These are the things. The problem is like that, If you are working, how many hours when you go to work? 8 hours, am I right? 8 hours we are working. What happens if your boss asks you to work 24 hours? You become mad. Because nobody can work 24 hours. Okay, that must be a very mad boss. That must be a very bad boss. to ask us to work 24 hours. Okay? Now, our liver is supposed to work 8 hours, no? Now, because of the acidic food, okay, now because of many this activity at night, our body produces so much acid now, the liver has to work 24 hours. So are we a good boss or are we a bad boss? We are a very bad boss. Okay, we keep on asking our liver to do and never pay any OT, you know, the what you call overtime to the this. We are very bad employer. Okay, this is the one problem. Okay. Second problem is that when liver keep on working, you know, eventually it get out of balance. Okay, when it is out of balance, the chemical, because liver is a chemical factory inside the body. So when liver is out of balance, your body will out of balance. So you have hypertension, you have heart problem, your diabetes, all sorts of problems coming in. Okay, then when the body is out of balance, your mind also out of balance. So people become not happy, people become angry, people become sad all the time. So you agree with me? So now, drinking vinegars can make you happy. Okay, why? Because it removes all the acid from the body. Okay, then your liver can take rest. So we become a good boss. Take good care of the liver. Okay, so we must take vinegars. So the theory is very simple, no? Okay, but when you have time, of course, we can study more on that. So basically, we take vinegars is to remove the acid in the body. Okay, to make the liver started to take good rest. In DXN, remember, one product, one function. Okay. Now we have RG and GL. Okay. RG is to remove all the toxin from the body. GL is to repair back. You know. Okay. One is removing, one is balancing back. Okay. Now we have this spirulina. Spirulina is a nutrient. You know. Spirulina contains one more element. You know. What is that in spirulina? Something to do with the green color. Chlorophyll. Do we need chlorophyll in our diet? We need chlorophyll. Why we need chlorophyll? Because chlorophyll is the basic, what we call, building structure for the blood. Okay, so the blood, the hemoglobin, is mainly we are built from this what we call the green matter in the plant. Now, if you do not take chlorophyll in your diet, you need to recycle the blood. You know, when you recycle your blood, it exerts on your spleen. Okay, because your spleen have to collect the dead blood. Okay, then have to decompose it. Then after that, your liver have to work very hard to restructure the material. Then your kidney have to work very hard to produce the necessary hormones to make it into a second-hand blood. Anything second-hand is no good. Yeah. Now, if I give you a good car, a new car, and a second-hand car, what do you want? A new car, second-hand car? You want new car. Okay. So when I go to Ethiopia, no, to rent a car, if it is new car, it's $270 per day. If it's second-hand car, $160 per day. It's your choice. Oh, we choose new car. Okay, even that still have cost. No? It is the thing. Okay, new car. The blood, the same thing. You know, new blood is always better than recycled blood. If you do not take green food, you know, green vegetable, okay, then your blood become recycled. After I talked to many members last time, now before spirulina, so I asked them, do you take green vegetable? They say, yes, we take a lot of green vegetable. So what do you take? So they take tomato, they take carrot, they take bean, I say, that is good, that is vegetable, but that is not green vegetable, no? Green, green. These are the thing. Not potato, not tomato, okay? They are good. But they cannot produce blood as the green matter, no? Okay, but nowadays people don't take green food anymore. You agree with me? Because green food are bulky, you know. Okay, so restaurants don't have so many place for the green food. So they go for bean, they go for potato, they go for all these things because that is easy for them to manage. Okay, so we produce spirulina, green food. Okay, today, of course, I do not go into the details on the thing. Okay, so now, then we also produce what? Codipine. Codipine and vinegar, they are the same category. Okay, they have a lot of enzyme that help us to digest. Because our body only produces 50% of the enzyme. The other 50% must come from the food or external source. So if you do not take codipine, if you do not take vinegars, okay, your body has to produce 50% more this enzyme to digest the food. So basically, these are the factors that we need to what I call. So you can see in the picture here, we have the vinaigrette. Last time I go to one place, no, people told me, you have one new product, no? They call it vinaigrette, what do you call it, vinaigrette. This time they put it as vinaigrette. Okay, so I said we don't have products called vinaigrette, no? It's a vinaigrette. I mean, it's a good sound for vinegars. Vinegars sound very rude. This one sound a little better. It is vinegars. Okay, in a sense. Okay, so this remember 𝐶𝐴 and vinaigrette, their function are same. Their function are same. But why we produce 𝐶𝐴 and vinaigrette? Okay, their nutrient is not the same. 𝐶𝐴 is very rich in nutrients because from fruit, from everything. Then this vinaigrette is very good in removing the acid from the body, much stronger in a sense. That's why if you have joint pain, you want to remove the pain, vinaigrette is much faster than 𝐶𝐴. But to build your body strong, you need 𝐶𝐴. Depend on your need. You want to have a good energy, performing well, 𝐶𝐴. You want to remove all the acid from your body, vinaigrette. Okay, but the best solution is to mix these two together and drink. That's the best solution. Yeah. We have many beautiful, no? We have many beautiful, this testimony from the vinaigrette, this the thing. Now, how about coffee? Is it good to drink coffee? Yes. Why we need to drink coffee? Why? Tasty, no? Yeah. It's tasty. Of course, it's tasty. I agree with you. It's a thing. The society today is different from 20 or 30 years ago. 20 or 30 years ago, they are not so convenient, you know. You want to go to the office, you have to go up to the stair. Now we have elevator. Okay? So now the public transport also very easy. Last time, average, no, human being need to walk about 2 to 3 kilometers a day, 3 kilometers away of the walking, you know, last time. But nowadays, people hardly walk for 100 meters or 200 meters. Am I right? This thing. So there are lack of exercise now. Do we need to exercise for how long per day in order to keep the body healthy? How long should you exercise every day so that you are healthy? 1 hour a day. How many of you exercise 1 hour a day? No. Okay. Not to say 1 hour a day. Sometimes not even 1 hour a week. Some not even 1 hour a month. Some never exercise. These are the things. Okay. If you do not exercise, what will happen to you? Why we need to exercise? If you want to exercise, look at aquarium, you know. Aquarium always has some bubble, am I right? Why we need a bubble in aquarium? To aerate the aquarium, so that the aquarium will be full of oxygen. If you do not aerate, the fish may die. Or the fish become very dark and active. Our body needs oxygen, am I right? Okay, so we need to aerate the body. Of course, we can through breathing. Okay, through breathing. You must understand, breathing alone is not enough, you know. So we need the skin, okay, to breathe, to exchange the air. So these are the two main functions, you know. Breathing, to aerate the body, you need a few functions. First, we breathe, okay. That's about 80 to 85%. Then another 10 to 15% is through the skin. You see, there is one, this near oil factory, you know. They produce near oil. So one day the workers, they're joking with each other, you know. So they paint the near oil throughout the whole body. Not only the near, you know. They paint. And the worker die of suffocation. They are chained, you know. People are painting. Last time in Taiwan, in China, there are a few cases. The painter, they are joking with each other. They paint the whole body, you know. And they die in suffocation because we need this thing together. Thirdly, very few people, we need exercise to aerate the body. When we exercise, you know, our blood vessel expand, okay, then your lung will breathe much faster, and then you actually are pumping through the oxygen to the body, you know, okay. So exercise, excuse me. So exercise, appropriate exercise will increase oxygen in the body. It's about 1 or 2 hour exercise. But of course, if this exercise is prolonged, too long, no, then it will deplete the oxygen. So you don't exercise excessively, you know. You exercise excessively, you cause a lot of harm to the body. A lot of harm, because there's one case in Taiwan, you know, there's one lady, okay, he stayed in 5-story. So he forced herself to walk 4 or 5 times every day, you know, go to the 5-story, come to the 5-story, go to the 5-story, one day collapse and die. It's just, some people, they go for jogging, you know, Okay, many of them collapse and they die because they exercise too much or anything too much is no good. Okay, so what we mean is 1 hour. But the problem is that now we do not exercise even 1 hour a day. What should we do now? What should we do now? Drink coffee. When you drink coffee, you open out the blood vessel in the body. Okay, you aerate the body. Now many people, they want a proof. They say, Dr. Lim, can you give us any proof? Can we prove or not? Very easy to prove. How to prove it? You apply the coffee on your face. Coffee, you know? The face, our face, a lot of small vessels, am I right? So if you do not exercise, a lot of toxin will deposit on the face. So when you apply coffee on your face, it opens out the blood vessel, you flush out all the toxin, then you can have a very fresh face. So coffee is one of the best masks that you can have. Okay, so you apply coffee on the face. Okay, and it had this whitening effect. When I say whitening, you do not change the color of your skin, you know. Okay, last time when I go to India, they told me, hey, Dr. Lim, are you going to change us into European? No, we cannot change the color of the skin. Okay, but when you remove the toxin of the face, your face will look shining. Your face will look very, there's this thing. I think last month, when we are in Europe, you know, there's one cosmetic manufacturer go to this Austria, this Vienna, to make me, you know. He put our coffee into his cosmetic, you know, and he's selling like a hotcake, you know. Selling like a hotcake, okay. But of course, you do not need to buy cosmetic in the coffee. You just mix the coffee with some water, and apply on the face, it can become a good mask. You believe in me? Let's try it. That can prove that it can aerate the body. Can you apply this 𝐷𝐿 on your face? Can you apply vinegar on your face? Can you produce mask from RG and GL? DXN, we have one formula, you know, for skincare. Very good formula. Do you want to have the formula? To make your skin look very nice. Yes? Now, whatever good for your stomach is good for your skin. Yeah? In Japan, you know, they are kind of skincare. They apply this, what they call skincare on the body. Each treatment will cost you $100 and above. You know what they use for it? They use this enzyme and this what they call the fermented this drink. When you want to apply on the skin, don't apply it full, you know. You must mix with water. How you take your vinegars, okay, is how you apply to your face. You don't apply the vinegar thick on your face, no. That is too much for your face. So you dilute it. So when you drink it, you feel nice, and that will be the one you can apply on your face. Okay. So your face, you can apply this spirulina, this coffee, RG and GL, 𝐷𝐿, whatever you take into your stomach, you can apply on your face. Then you can save a lot of cosmetic, you know, cost this thing. So when you take care of your face, don't forget your neck. Many people just take care of the face, till the face become white, and then the neck become very black, you know. This thing, like a vampire. So we apply to all this thing. Then people are asking me, if we can take care of face, take care of neck, it's okay. Okay? How about our whole body? Our face should look nice, am I right? Neck also look nice. How about the shoulder, the hand, the body, the leg, everything have want to look nice. If I apply spirulina throughout my whole body, so many members told me, before I look good, you know, my bank account look very bad. This thing. So to apply the whole body, now we have many things you can do. You can apply the body foam. Mix the body foam with water, no? Then you apply throughout your whole body before we take shower. Okay. The best way to use body foam, to use shampoo, is that you apply before shower. Okay, so that you have 100% contact with the skin. So you have a deep cleansing, then you go to the shower, then you cleanse it. Of course, you need not do it every day. This is inconvenient. You do it once a week or once a month, so never mind. Apply throughout the whole body. I still remember there's one salon in America using our shampoo and body shampoo for the whole body treatment. Very costly, you know. One treatment it costs you about $80, $100 per treatment. Okay, but of course, people doesn't know. When you know it, it's very simple. Then now we have vinegars. If we have bathtub, you know, you put 1 or 2 cups of vinegar into the water and you soak inside the water. That's also very good for the body for the skincare. So I think today, more or less, there are some products, no? These are on this product. But of course, it will take us 5 to 6 hours, no, to discuss over this thing. So that in the future, so I may arrange with Gigi and also with Matthew, everything. So maybe in the future, we will have a full session again. And then about 5 to 6 hours, okay? Today, because of the constraint of the time, I do not go into the full details. So let's summarize what I'm talking today. Now, nowadays, people are not happy, okay, because something wrong with the mind, okay? Something wrong with the mind because there's something wrong with the body, okay? Something wrong with the body because there's something wrong with the food. Take good food will make you happy. Remember that. So we have to be very careful in our food, okay? But careful in the food doesn't mean that you restrict your food, That's the opposite. We must diversify the food. Okay, you eat anything allowed in our culture. We eat anything allowed in our religion. Okay, open it up. Then you take a lot of mushroom, take a lot of vinegars, take a lot of these things to remove whatever toxins inside the body. Then you can have a healthy body. You can have a very happy mind. People are asking me, Dr. Lim. They say every time I see you, you're always smiling, Are you happy? I say, so I'm happy. They say, why we are happy? Because our body is maintained in a good condition. Okay? And many people, they ask me, how much 𝐷𝐺 you are taking per day? In the Q&A, people asking me. So actually, I'm taking capsule, 3 capsule and 3 𝐺. It's about, depend on the teaspoon, whether a flat teaspoon or you take the full teaspoon. If you take a full teaspoon, it's about 2 teaspoons per day. Okay? This 1 teaspoon, about 3 grams, So 3 is about 6 grams. 5 to 6 grams a day is more than enough. More than enough to maintain a good body. Okay? So we also take a cup of vinegars, or this qualifying. So we also drink coffee. Okay? We also use toothpaste. So our drink also, we have so many drinks now. So we have Morinzi. Okay? So you take this into our life. So we do it every day. Then our body can become healthy. Very simple. So we open up for some Q&A. Yeah, some Q&A. Because today I do not intend to go and talk throughout my listing. We open to some questions. So if those of you have anything to ask, yeah. Summarize. Yeah. Okay. So I think okay.
Friends, now we will open it for the Q&A. Before that, Mr. Hassan Al-Khattiri will be giving a summary of a doctor's speech in Arabic. During that time, you can write down the questions. And once that is over, we will accept the questions and doctor will be replying. So please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Hassan Ali Al-Khattiri to give the summary in Arabic.
So Assalamu alaikum. Sabah al-khair. Okay, just if you allow me again to welcome Datuk, Dr. Lim, and UAE and Dubai and Chamber of Commerce on behalf of you. And really, while I was sitting with him, I request him to see him in UAE and Dubai physically, and he promised us he will become in UAE approximately 2 or 3 times a year. Give him that. طبعا يا أخوة يعني حديث حقيقة بالنسبة لي وبالنسبة للكثير منكم ليس جديد، ولكن مع ذلك يظل الجديد في طريقة الأسلوب وطريقة حقيقة الابتسامة سمايلينج الذي نراها في الدكتور ليم والسعادة، لأنه هو معظم حديثه اليوم كان صلب الحديث هو عن السعادة، عن الهابينس. هل الناس اليوم سعداء أم غير سعداء؟ بغض النظر كانوا أغنياء أم فقراء. يقول إذا أخذنا الإحصائيات قبل 20 أو 30 سنة لكل 11 شخص تقريبا في واحد غير سعيد. كل 11 شخص في شخص قبل 30-40 سنة غير سعيد، بغض النظر عن الغناء أو الفقر، لأنه يقول حتى الدول الغنية اليوم تغيرت هذه الإحصائيات. كل 4 أشخاص اليوم في العالم سواء كانوا أغنياء أم فقراء واحد منهم غير سعيد. فهو يقول لماذا هذا الأمر؟ لماذا هذا الأمر يحصل مع الناس؟ هو طبعا هو وغيره يتبنوا النظرية هذه أنه العقل السليم في الجسم السليم والجسم السليم في العقل السليم. بعبارة أخرى في علاقة بين الجسم والعقل، بين الجسم والعقل، بين البرين والبادي، البادي والبرين، علاقة حميمة وعلاقة متأصلة ومتلاصقة. بقدر ما يكون جسمك سليم وصحيح خالي من السموم، الغذاء فيه أيضا صحيح، بقدر ما يقول أيضا عقلك سليم وأيضا سعيد، تشعر بالسعادة. ولذلك نلاحظ اليوم مع تغير العادات الغذائية، هو يقول هذا، أنه مثلا تلاحظوا قلة التركيز عند الناس، قلة النوم عند الناس، قلة السعادة عند الناس. ولذلك هو أيضا يربط الأمر بالDXN ومنتجات الDXN، بالDXN ومنتجات الDXN، لأنه أيضا كما لاحظتم من التقديم للسيد جيجيت للداتو دكتور لم، طبعا هو كثير من دراساته أصبحت هي في الالترناتيف ميديسن، في الغذاء والجسم والعلاقة بين الجسم والغذاء. ولذلك هو يتحدث اليوم على 4 أو 5 منتجات رئيسية في الDXN، 4 أو 5 منتجات رئيسية. طبعا هو قال أنه شركة الDXN هي في الأساس شركة المشروم، الجانودورماليسيديوم في الأساس، الريد مشروم هو الأساس، لأنه تحدث على نظرية قوية اليوم هي الأسد والقلوية، الأسد والقلوية، أسد الكلاين والأسد، القلوية والحموضة باللغة العربية، لأنه معروف أنه جسم الإنسان بطبيعته قلوي، وإذا كان جسم الإنسان قلوي معناته يحتاج إلى غذاء قلوي وليس حمضي. ولكن طبيعة اليوم لو سألنا أي إنسان يقول ماذا إفطارك اليوم؟ ما هو غداءك اليوم؟ ما هو عشاءك اليوم؟ ما هي الأشياء الأخرى التي تتناولها؟ 90 أو 80% هي تميل إلى الحمضي، إلى الأسد. What we eat every day. هذه طبيعة حياتنا اليومية الآن وطبيعة أكلنا، لأنه طبيعة الأكل يقول تغير. مثلا كنا ناكل الخبز الأسمر قلوي، الآن ناكل الخبز الأبيض. كنا ناكل الرز الأسمر لأنه ينتج من المزرعة أسمر قلوي، البروسيسنج التبييض له يتحول إلى حمضي، وهكذا تغلب علينا الحموضة. فهو تحدث هنا على المشروم، الريد مشروم، لأنه يقول هو غذاء قلوي بدرجة كبيرة جدا، وحاول أنه يجمع بين الريد مشروم والطحالب الخضراء، بل سأل سؤال أيهما أفضل. طبعا هو في رأيه ورأي العلم ورأيه هو وأبحاثه أنه الفطر الأحمر هو رقم 1، هو الشيء الأساسي في شركة الDXN، والطحالب الخضراء هي تأتي أيضا أساسية في الدرجة الثانية. وفرق بين الطحالب الخضراء والريد مشروم. الطحالب الخضراء فيها بعض الميزات، والريد مشروم فيه ميزات كثيرة ويمكن الاعتماد عليه بدرجة كبيرة جدا. وقال مثلا أن الطحالب الخضراء تعتبر غذاء كامل، حتى اليونايتد نيشن فعلا تعتبرها غذاء كامل. ويمكن دائما نتحدث على IMSAM عن الطحالب الخضراء وكيف أنها ممكن توفر غذاء كامل للإنسان. وأيضا أضاف في الطحالب الخضراء المادة الخضراء، الكلوروفيل، لأن المادة الخضراء هي مادة في غاية الأهمية لجسم الإنسان ولتجديد الدم وللدورة الدموية، فهذه أيضا ميزة أخرى. ثم تحدث على منتج آخر موجود الآن في شركة الDXN اللي هو الفينيجر، الخل. ليش؟ لأنه أيضا في نظرية، لأنه معظم السموم التي تتكون في جسم الإنسان كثير منها أيضا بسبب الحموضة، وحتى نحول جسم الإنسان إلى قلوي. ففي نظرية أنه الأورجانيك أسيد، الشيء الحمضي، يطرد الشيء الحمضي، لأنه لو أخذنا الخل والليمون كطعم يتبادر لنا أنها حمضية، ولكن طبيعتها في جسم الإنسان هي قلوية، بل هي تطرد الأحماض التي ترسبت في جسم الإنسان أو التي تترسب نتيجة عاداتنا الغذائية الغير صحيحة الآن. وقال الناس اللي عندهم آلام في المفاصل يشعروا أنهم لو أخذوا الخل ولو جمعوا الخل والكورديباين مع الخل راح يحققوا نتائج أفضل، لأنه جسم الإنسان يقول يستطيع أنه يعني ينتج 50% من الأنزيمات فقط، ولكن 50% الأخرى تحتاج أنها تأخذها في الغذاء الصحيح. فالكورديباين غني بالأنزيمات، والخل يطرد كثير من السموم ومن الأحماض في جسم الإنسان. فيقول أنه الجمع بين الخل والكورديباين في شكل عصير أو شراب يومي ممكن تكون من العادات الممتازة. ثم تحدث عن القهوة وقال أنه الأصل في الإنسان أنه يمارس رياضة في اليوم ساعة، ولكن يا أخوة حتى الذي يمارس رياضة أحيانا يمارس نصف ساعة، وأحيانا 40 دقيقة، وأحيانا يسافر من منطقة لمنطقة، والعادة هذه تتوقف عنده أيام. فيقول أنه القهوة في غاية الأهمية ليس فقط للجسم الداخلي لأنها تنشط الدورة الدموية وتزيدها، ولكن حتى يقول في جسم الإنسان الخارجي ممكن استخدام القهوة وكقناع في جسم الإنسان وتفتح له المسامات، لأنه جسم الإنسان يعتمد على الأكسجين. إذا أنا أقول هكذا صحيح أخذ كمية أكسجين قد تكون كافية وقد تكون غير كافية، ولكن إذا مسامات الجسم كلها مفتحة نسبة الأكسجين والنشاط في جسم الإنسان سوف يكون أفضل بكثير. ولعل بعض الأخوات هنا معنا تلاحظوا أنه حتى مواد التجميل كثير منها في الصالونات تعتمد هكذا على الخيار والطماطم والبيض، لأنه هذه النظرية صحيحة. ما يفيدك في جسم الإنسان داخليا عادة هو يفيد في خارج جسم الإنسان. فيمكن استمتاع بكل منتجات DXN سواء كانت 3-in-1 2-in-1 الكورديباين سواء كان الخل. لماذا؟ حتى نحول العلاقة بين البرين بين العقل وبين الجسم دائما علاقة صحيحة، وحتى نخفف من الضغوط النفسية التي زادت كما قال من 11 كانت في كل 11 شخص واحد يمارس أو عنده ستريس أو الضغوط النفسية. اليوم يمكن كل 4 أو 3 أشخاص عندهم هذه الضغوط النفسية وعدم النوم وعدم الاستيقاظ المبكر. فكل هذه الأمور هو حاول يسلط الضوء على شو علاقات منتجات DXN بجسم الإنسان وبعقل الإنسان وبالتالي بصحته، وبالتالي أنه هذا هو العلاقة بين سعادة أو الهابينس عند الإنسان. إذا جسمه كان سليم صحته سليمة عقله راح يكون سليم. كان هو هذا حقيقة اختصار لموضوع الدكتور لم، وهو الآن يفتح لكم المجال إذا أحد عنده سؤال مكتوب أو كذا، وأفضل أنا أنكم تستغلوا هذه الفرصة وتسألوا الأسئلة اللي حقيقة لها فائدة علينا وعلاقتها مع منتجات ونظام DXN سواء الصحي أو الاقتصادي. وشكرا. شكرا دكتور.
Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Please give a round of applause once again to Mr. Hassan. So now we invite questions. If you have questions, please write it down and pass it to the people who are collecting it. Any questions? Please, I request you to come on the stage and answer the questions, please. The first question, how can DXN products help in autoimmune diseases like lupus or arthritis?
Yeah, thank you for the question. You see, before I answer this question, you all must always understand one thing about our system. Okay, first thing first, we do not treat any disease. Okay, so that in a Q&A like this, many people always asking me, how is the product going to treat certain disease? When you buy a car, okay, when you buy a car, there's something wrong with the car. Then in the panel there's some warning thing there. Am I right? Something wrong with the car. So what should you do with the car? Can you tell the mechanic, oh, I do not like this light? Can you throw this light away? Then is your problem solved? No. Okay. So you need to repair the car. So when the car is repaired, this system is gone. So now, this autoimmune system or lupus or arthritis, everything, we are not going to answer this question. Because all these are blinking light of the body. This thing happen because our body is not in a balanced state. That's why when you take ganoderma, okay, when we are having helps people to treat the health problem, never look at disease. We do not treat disease. We treat the body. So when the body is balanced, all these things are disappearing. I give you one example. Okay, we donated this ganoderma to one hospital in Pakistan. Okay, so one day they invite me for meeting because they have very good result. You know, a patient need to go for these blood infusions. Okay, twice a week. After taking ganoderma, have been lengthened to every 2 weeks only need one infusion. I mean every 4 we reduce to 1. They are very excited, you know. So before I went to Pakistan, they give me a long list of questions, to be discussed in the meeting. Okay, how can ganoderma help this thalassemia patient? How can ganoderma help this leukemia patients? How can ganoderma help this? What is the interaction between ganoderma and the blood? What is the interaction between the ganoderma and the disease? Everything. So in a meeting, we keep aside all the questions. We say we are not going to answer this question. Okay, this question have nothing to do with this genotherapy. Our system is very simple. Okay, a person is having disease because the body is out of function. When we balance it back, all these things will disappear automatically. You agree with me? Yeah. So don't look at the disease. Always look at the body. So Jijit, next question. No, anything about disease you can read. You can read. No, you don't put it away.
Can you give a formula for weight loss using our products? How much and when and what?
Yeah. Okay, that is a question that people are always asking now. Now, to control your weight, first thing first, you must change your eating habit. You must eat. The slower you eat, okay, the less will be your body weight. Many people, their body is obese because the eating habit is wrong. When we eat, your body, our mouth, okay, our stomach are communicating with with the brain. The problem is that this communication takes 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. If you're eating very fast, okay, by the time you feel full, that is 5 minutes ago, the feeling, okay? So you stop eating. After another 5 to 10 minutes, you feel overfull. You feel too much, the food is too much inside the body. So to reduce your body weight, you must eat slowly, okay? How to eat slowly? When you eat anything, keep it the habit. Whatever you eat, you keep on, eating the food until you taste it, then you eat into your stomach. You eat rice, you must eat until you taste the rice, okay? You eat vegetable, you must keep on eating until you taste the vegetable. You eat chicken, you keep on eating until you taste chicken, and then you put it down your stomach. First thing first, for the weight loss, you must change. If you look at these people, they always eat too fast, When you eat too fast, okay, by the time you feel full, you are overeating by 5 to 10 minutes, That is a lot of food, First thing first. Secondly, all our products are good for weight loss. LG and GL is good for weight loss. Spirulina is also good for weight loss, okay. This, this vinegar is also good for weight loss. To lose the weight, the best product is spirulina. You know why? You take spirulina before you eat anything. Maybe you take 6 tablets, you take 12. Here you have tablet or in capsule? Tablet, okay. So normally you can take 9 tablets, okay. 20 minutes before your meal. You take it first, then after the meal, you eat very slowly, of your meal. Normally, this will cut down substantially of your food. Okay, then you can reduce this thing. Then another thing is the vinegars. Drink the vinegars. Why the body become obese? Because when your body is acidic, you know, when the liver is tired of putting the acid out of your body, okay, then your body will combine the acid and fat, acid and cholesterol, and put it aside. That's why the fat inside the body, sometimes it's the rubbish inside the body, you know, because our body combine the acid and fat. That's why the people who are obese, the body becomes fat, there is a lot of acidity inside the body. For weight, to trim down the weight, okay, you must reduce the acid in the body. So take spirulina as the main this thing, then take vinegars, okay, during your meal. Eat slowly. Don't go for diet, you know. Many people, they want to slim the body. They go for diet. Oh, that is not the way. Because if you reduce the food, you know, you send a wrong message to the brain. You are telling your brain that the food is not enough. Okay? So what happens? You eat even more ferociously, you know. You eat even more because that is the wrong message you are sending to the brain. You put as much food as possible on this thing. You eat slowly. When you eat slowly, then sometimes you know, oh, the food is too much for you. Then you slow it down. Okay, you keep it down. In a gradual manner. When I'm in Ethiopia, Mrs. Amba asked me, Dr. Lim, some people, many of my friends take RG, take the mushroom powder, take spirulina. They are very happy, you know. We are slim now. Some of them they reduce 5 kilos, some of them reduce 9 kilos, some of them reduce 15 kilos. But he says some of his friends, after taking the product, they become more obese. Okay, how can it be that way? I told him very simple. I told her very simple. No, obesity. There are two types of obesity. One is simple obesity. Simple obesity, that means there is no complication in the body due to over intake of food. You know, okay, the body become obese. So the kind of obesity is very easy to treat. You take 𝐻𝐿, you take spirulina, you take vinegar, your body will reduce down. But some people, they are obesity due to something wrong with the heart, okay, due to something wrong with the metabolism. The normal body, right, you eat some food, you know. After you eating the food was spent for energy to build up the body. What is excess you store at the fat. This is normal. But some people, when the metabolism is not very good, there is a short circuit, you know. Okay, so instead of converting into energy, it convert into fat. Instead of converting into the muscle and bone, it convert into fat. So the kind of obesity, we know, first, lack of energy. They always feel tired. Secondly, lack of strength. They cannot do any heavy work, you know. This kind of obesity is very difficult to treat because it has nothing to do with the food. So you understand? There are two types of obesity. One is eating too much, you become fat. That is very easy to treat. One is your body something wrong, you know, then you become fatty. So when you take 𝐻𝐿, if you are the commander of the body, which one is more important? To treat the heart is more important, or to treat the obesity is more important? Heart is more important, am I right? So this kind of people, when they take 𝐻𝐿, it's going to regulate the heart, going to regulate their liver. So temporarily, there is no reduction in weight. So when a person is obese, is taking our products, the weight do not reduce, then you must see the heart condition, the liver condition, the kidney condition, there may be something which is not performing well. But don't worry, keep on taking, you know. After sometimes the body will back to normal. I give you one case. Many years ago, no? Many years ago. So when I'm in my office in Alasta, so my office is on the fourth floor, no? On the fourth floor. So one day, one member come to see me. He bring 2 plastic bags, you know, full of our mushroom powder, what we call RG and GL. Okay, 2 big ones he put on top of the table, and he is very angry, you know. He said, Dr. Lim, people are telling me, you know, taking RG and GR, taking the mushroom powder can reduce my body. You see, after taking two gunny sack of RG and GR, I spent thousands of dirham into your product. My body is still very fatty, you know. He is very angry. Then I asked him one question. How do you come to my office? He said, of course, I walking the ladder. You don't have the elevator in your office. I walk all the way. I said, you walk all the way. Do you stop halfway? No, I don't stop halfway. I walk all the way to see you. Then I asked him one question. How long have you taken RGGR? He said he's taking RGGR for 6 months now. Okay? But still very fat. He said, I'm very fat. Then I asked him one question. 6 months ago, okay, when you go out ladder, can you go out 4 stories non-stop? 6 months ago? Then start doing. Oh, I said, no. 6 months ago, halfway only. Have to catching for the breath now. I say, last time, your heart is not very strong. Okay, your heart, let's say you go to the ladder, halfway, then you're catching for your breath. Okay, now after taking Gedanoma 6 months, you're very strong now. Okay, you walk 4 stories, and you talk so loud, you're shouting so loud, that means you're very energetic, Okay, I told him, you must have patience, when you take this product. Okay, first thing first, you regulate your body first before your body is slim down. So I asked him to continue to take. Then he continued to take. Only after 9 months, and now the body is in a very good shape. So weight management is a very complicated procedure. It's not so simple that you take something, then your weight will reduce. Okay, but you take something. Last time, when you go for jogging, you can only jog for 2 rounds. Now you can jog for 3 to 4 rounds. Even your body is very obese. No worry. Slowly you come down. Okay? So in short, you must eat slowly. Enjoy the food, Many people, when they eat, they never enjoy the food. You keep on eating the food until you feel the taste, then you eat it down. First thing first. Secondly, take spirulina and vinegar. Okay? Then let your body take its own time to reduce the weight. So next
question is an interesting one.
Yeah.
What made you to establish DXN?
What?
Why did you establish DXN?
Oh, why do I? Yeah, this question people asking me all the while.
Is it a health reason, wealth reason, or social reason?
First thing first, my family, Okay, my father is a herbalist. Okay, so we have contact with the herbal. Okay, then in this about 1994, when I graduated, after graduating from this India, everything. So I hear news, near northern part of this Malaysia, in the jungle, also in the palm oil plantation, they found a lot of Gedanoma. Okay, so the time I get very excited, because Gedanoma, you see, in this Chinese, this materia medica, I mean, in the Chinese medicine, Gedanoma is the highest rank, After Gedanoma is cordyceps. Okay, so after cordyceps, then maybe ginseng. It's higher than ginseng, So I found it very excited because in Malaysia we can have Gedanoma. Okay, this last time we even thought it's in China, in Japan, Then we go to the village, to interview the people. So in Malaysia, what they do? They go to the jungle, they collected the Gedanoma, but they doesn't know how to make it into powder. So what they do? They just burn it, Burn it, then they get the ashes. Then they mix this ashes with honey. Okay, they take it for asthma. For asthma, then they mix this Gedanoma with coconut oil. Okay, or with something to treat the skin disease. So we thinking, after burning, it's still so effective, How about no burning? It will be more effective, am I right? So we started to get it to cultivation, to this thing. So at first we started it as a hobby. Okay, nothing to do with money, nothing is a hobby. Then later on, when we give to our friends, our relatives, we get such a beautiful result, Then we think that we should promote throughout the whole world. Okay, so in 1983, 84, we started the study. So only in 1993, okay, we established this okay. So between that, we have 10 years of study. Okay, now we have so many Gedanoma in the jungle, How do I know that this Gedanoma is good, that Gedanoma is not good? How do we know? We have a very interesting experiment, We feed it to the chicken. We buy the chicks, chicks, okay? So we put it into the water. Then we study the mortality. You see, I don't know whether some of you have rare chicken or not. It's not easy to rear chicken, This is the small chicks, The mortality is very high. Okay, so we feed to them. So if it is a good Gedanoma, the mortality will less than 5%. They mean 95% survive. This thing. Then after that, we feed it to the chicken, Okay, the good one, so we feed to this, the hens already stop giving eggs, So we feed to them, then they start to reproduce again. Then this must be a good Gedanoma because it can regenerate the body system. Okay, in Malaysia, the jungle, there are few 100 over types of Gedanoma, So eventually, we do a lot of experiment. We selected 6 species, which is until today we are using. We do not combine into one species, It's separately. It's 6 species. This thing. So how we started this DXN. First, it is a hobby. Then we do a study. So we found it's very good for this thing. So eventually we establish it into a system. Then many people ask me the second question. Why you are selling it in MLM? Okay, why don't you put it into a pharmaceutical shop or supermarket? If in 1993, if I put a product in supermarket, if I put it in this, what you call pharmacies, will anybody buy the products or not? Nobody will buy the products. Because this product need explanation, you know. This product need explanation, need a meeting like today to explain to you, you understand. You think, if we just put into the pharmacy, it never work. That's the first reason. Secondly, we believe that this product is good, you know. We must, promote throughout the whole world. And not only that, you know, we can help to, transform the society. I give you the early day of the story, okay. We have the 𝐵. I'll tell you the old story of DXN. You have 𝐵. So the time we fix the price, the same price as in Taiwan, Japan, you know, okay, which is about 4 times your price now. We fix it because our product is good products now. Then my first sales, we go to the village. Okay, we go to the village. Then the woman that is I'm talking to, she is about 70 years old, no? Okay, so we convince him. Then she should take 𝐵. Okay, so then they ask us, how much should I pay for your products? Then she take out the money, you know. In the village, money is important, you know. So they put into the handkerchief. So I saw her, first layer of handkerchief, take out, no money yet. Second layer, third layer, take 4 or 5. Then we say, oh, then there's one school teacher, you know, bringing us to go to this thing. So we think we should not sell him with this Taiwan price, Japan price. He may not be able to buy. So that time we slashed down the price, okay, to 1/4 of the market price. Then that's how we fix the DXN price, okay, from that instant, okay, and this thing, yeah. So our price very cheap. Secondly, you know, okay, we want to transform the society peacefully. Okay, we want to transform the society peacefully. Because we believe that through this system, you know, okay, everybody can become financially independent. That is very important, you know. That's very important. You see, and the only way to make a person become financially independent is that we must teach him how to trade. In 1957, Malaysia we independent. You know the time how much is the poverty rate? The poverty rate is almost 45%, you know. Those people lower the poverty. Today, you go to Malaysia, I think almost poverty is almost eradicated, you know, this the thing. How the government eradicate the poverty? First thing first, build the roads, you know, to the village. Okay. Secondly, we provide electricity. Why we build the road? Why we provide electricity? So that there can be some cottage industry. They can start some simple industry. So we ask them to plant coffee. Not only planting coffee, they must roast the coffee to go and sell in the market. So there is a lot of training to turn people into entrepreneur. And Malaysia is very successful in that, you know. Okay. Now, in our society, you know, if there are 3 to 10% of people, they can become entrepreneur. They mean it can bring the whole society, you know, out of poverty. Okay. Not by working hard, not by working hard is important, but pure working, pure environment will not change the society. So we need to give them this entrepreneurship. That's why. Other than this, other than this 𝐵, we do a lot of thinking, you know, on this entrepreneurship. Okay, to transform the society peacefully. Is it?
Doctor, there are so many questions explaining different diseases.
You take one or two.
Such as autism, spondylitis, hormone imbalances, arthritis. Yes. These are all the diseases people have. And which are the products that can help in these diseases? How much to be taken? How long? These are all the questions.
It's autism. Autism, you know. Now, first thing first is autism and disease. Autism, you know what is autism? The child sometimes incommunicate. They live in their own world. No? When a child say a certain word repeatedly, you know, keep on yelling something repeatedly, non-smiling or smiling non-stop, this thing, or you say something to them, they don't. We say hello to them, he never look at you. Okay, so you must suspect is autism. That is extreme autism. Okay, but there are 3 to 5% of the population where they are quiet, they love to be alone. Okay, they love to think of difficult question, difficult this thing, do a lot of thinking. They do not want to talk too much with people. That also autism. Do you know that 90% of these genius people are autistic? Like Einstein, also he's suffering from autism. And Newton. No? Recently I went to London. I read about this. Dirac. the very, very famous physician. Okay, that's why when a child is suffering from autism, you don't treat it as a disease. It is not a disease. It's a way how they interact with the world. Okay, so of course our RG and GL helps a lot. In Malaysia, there are many such cases. No, we give them 𝐻𝐻𝐿, we give them this powder. Now all our products are good for all these things. Okay, not only RG/GL, not only spirulina. So please don't ask me which products are good for which disease. We go to Mexico. Mexico only have one product. No, you know what product is that? Coffee. Do we have testimony or not? We have tons of beautiful testimony, you know. Okay, so you go and talk to a Mexican member. Oh, he said coffee is the best product in DXN. Okay, you go to India. Okay, what is the mainstay in India? It's mushroom. Okay, so you go to India, they say RG/GL is the best product of DXN. Okay, you go to this Hungary now. So many of them get beautiful result in this spirulina. Oh, some of them say spirulina is the best product of DXN. You must understand one thing. Okay, we do not treat disease, no. We treat the body. And any of our products can treat the body. Okay, so it's not very, very important that, oh, you must take RG, you must take GR, you must take spirulina, you must take all these things. It's not so critical. It's up to you. If you like coffee, drink more coffee. If you like spirulina, take more spirulina. But we have a general advice is that this mushroom powder and spirulina is a must. Because these two combined together is complete, you know. You see, 𝐻𝐻𝐿 have high density sugar range. This spirulina have a low density sugar range, no? When these two combine together, perfect. Whole range of this sugar range, no? Sugar, this multi-chain sugar, single sugar, whole chain is there. 𝐻𝐻𝐿 contain nucleic acid. Okay, spirulina do not contain nucleic acid. No. Nucleic acid is very important for this thing. No. So these two combine together is perfect. Okay, 𝐻𝐻𝐿 very little protein, but spirulina full of protein, full of amino acid. That is the thing. So these two combine together. That's why in my lecture, you know, if you are in doubt, no, spirulina and this this mushroom powder is a must. Okay, in a thing. Then after that, you can take coffee, you can take vinegars, you can take anything to our liking. Yeah, okay.
How can I increase my business faster and faster, and how to recruit and retain people in my business? The best technique.
How to open your line. How to do the business very, very good. I think maybe I give some real example of our leaders. Okay, I always talk about Jimmy Kidding in Philippines, you know. Let me tell you his story. Then you know how to open your line. Okay? Yeah. You know what is the income of Jimmy Kidding today? Every month he can buy one house. Very high. So we don't disclose his income now. It's too risky, you know, in Philippines. If they know the tourists, they may kidnap you, you know. So nowadays he keeps quiet about his income. Okay. How he started the business? Jimmy Kidding is married with this Indonesian this thing. So his wife is Indonesian. Okay. So he joined under Indonesia. So my first meeting with him is in Jakarta. Okay. So after he joined member, he became very excited. He go back to Philippines, you know. He invited 250 people to the hotel. How many people come to the hotel? 3 people come to the hotel. 3. When he talk with them, 2 of them go to the toilet, never come back. Only 1. Okay. Fail. Second meeting, 12 people come, fail. What do you call this thing? So he meet me again. 6 months, no progress. No sales, nothing, you know. 6 months, no progress. The 4th time he meet me again, no. Okay, he is very sad. And tears in his eyes, no. He told me, Dr. Lim, okay, I am 60 years old now, no. I'm not too young now. Now, please give me one good advice. I go back to Philippines, I follow your advice. I failed 4 meetings, you know. Okay, this thing, please give me one advice. I give him very good advice, no? $1 million advice. Do you want to hear the advice? Yes, good advice. I told him, now you go back to your house, turn on the hot shower, have a good bath, take a good shower, have a good sleep, okay? Then you go back to Philippines, start it all over again. Start it all over again. Because why? This is a good system. Okay, a good system, you just hold to it and close your eye, hold to it and do it. Better is successful, better people listen, better people not listen, you know. Better people follow you, people not follow you. Okay, you keep on talking, keep on selling your story. Okay, you become a storyteller. This is the thing. So I give him the advice. Now, when you do this business, okay, you must always remember my advice. Okay, when you feel defeated, when you feel difficult, have a good shower and a good sleep. Then next day, start all over again. The same thing with DXN, you know. Actually, DXN is not established in 1992, 93, no, we established in 1992, no. But why we don't count 1992? You know the reason? Because there's no CS, no member. Nothing, you know. We established in 1992, nobody buy our products. Then in 1993, okay, so I think many of you have heard my story, you know, okay. Well, we give so many invitations, you know. 200, I'm like Jimmy Kidding, but I'm a little bit lucky than him. 12 people come for the meeting. He get 3, I get 12, you know. We talk, one world, one market. They're laughing, you know. One world, one market. These are the things. Then they ask me, Dr. Lim, what do you mean by one world, one market? We say from here, we are going to expand throughout the whole world. They're asking me, what is the nearest town of Alostar? We say Alostar. The nearest town is Simpang Empat. Simpang Empat means crossroad. Simpang means cross, Empat means 4. Crossroad, actually it's very near, it's about 8 kilometers from Alostar. How many members do you have there? Of course, there's no member, no? No. You had no member in the nearby state, and you want to go to 20 countries? These are people laughing, you know. Then 6 of them go to the toilet, they'll come back. They say, only 6 is there. How many people join member? Not a single one. Nobody join member. But I always sleep soundly, you know. I don't care. Whether they join, they doesn't join, it's none of my problem. My problem is give a good thing to them. Because if anything good, okay, there must be a follower. Remember this, yeah? So in 1993, we get 264 members, I think. 1 year. Okay. Then in 1994, okay, in 1994, I resigned. I become full-time DXN. At the time I'm still working, you know, so that I can support the business. 1994, when I designed, the company is doing well or doing not well. It's extremely not good all the time. If I don't design, DXN will collapse only. So I need to make a decision, you know, okay? To do it part-time, so it will collapse. Because the time is, we started the business in 1993. That time I still have 70,000 ringgit in the bank. This is 70,000 dirham. So when it comes to 1994, okay, we only left 4,000, you know, in the bank. 4,000 in the bank is very risky, you know. Can you imagine you run an MLM company with 4,000 dirham inside your bank? We will collapse. So I resigned. So we have 3 meetings every day, you know, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. That's why I learned a lot of things, you know. First thing, if you wanted to become a leader, no, you must forget about the times. Don't always look at your watch, no. So we can do meeting anytime you like, you know. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So I went to Penang, you know. How many meetings, you know? So we go there morning 1 meeting, afternoon 1 meeting, at night 1 meeting. Okay. At night after the meeting, they say, Dr. Lim, let us go to the supper. We go to the supper. Also another meeting. They never let me go, no? After the meeting, about 1 o'clock in so the time the factory have shift, no? The shift is over. They say, oh, the shift is over. Then they ask all the factory workers come, no? 1 more meeting. Start from this 1 o'clock, no? So we have another meeting about 4 to 5. When I left Alostar, no? The sun is rising. Okay, I go to Penang. By the time I reach home, no? The sun is also rising. That's why, as a leader, you go out early, you come back early. Not you go out early in the morning, you come back early in the morning. I say like you go out early, you come back early. No, we work, we keep on working. This thing. There is no shortcut. There's no magic formula. Okay, the only thing is that we must believe this is a good system. We keep on sharing, we keep on sharing to the people. Then a good system, there must be a follower. Okay, this thing. Then you in your mind, you must open 20 lines, not 1 line. 1 line, 2 lines is not enough. 20 lines, this thing. It may take you 5 years, may take you 10 years, may take you 20 years. Never mind about that. So when people asking me, how is the population of Alostar? The population proper only 200,000, So if I put in all the small town, this thing all combined together, maximum I guess 400,000. It's a very small town. The only thing that Alostar proud of is we produce 2 prime ministers. Okay, this is Abdurrahman, our first prime minister, and Dr. Mahathir. Both of them are from Alostar. Okay, it's a very small town. This thing. Now you are telling people that from Alostar, we want to form an MLM company. We want to go to 20 countries throughout the whole world. Nobody believes us. Correct or not? Nobody believes us. But to us, to be a leaders, remember, we lead, we do not listen to them. Better they believe us, better they do not believe us. This is their problem, not our problem. Our problem is to make the system good, to make the system workable. Then we keep on talking, So the time in Alostar we are talking, in Penang we are talking. Then we go to Kuala Lumpur, we go to Johor. These are the things. To be successful in this business, do one thing: keep on sharing with a friend. telling the story. Don't tell the telling true story. What is experience in this thing? Then after that, people will join. Slowly, people will join. Okay. Then a few things you must follow. When you do this trading, never give any credits, never give any loan. Okay, to this thing, and never ask your upline to give you any credit. Never borrow any money from your upline. Okay. So always control your expenditure so that you always spend less than what you earn. First rule first. When we started DXN, all of you know, I drive Volkswagen. How much I buy for the Volkswagen? No, 3,000 ringgit, 3,000 dirham, less than 1,000 USD. I buy one Volkswagen. Okay, then we started the DXN business. I remember I went to Pulau Penang. So that time there is, I think, there are about 10 people from other MM company. So they told me, Dr. Lim, we are very convinced of what you talk, but you are driving Volkswagen, you are coming from Alostar, how are we going to convince other people to join your company? Okay, so none of them joined DXN, They believe, but because of my car, they do not join DXN, So what should I do? Do I change my car? No, they doesn't join my. We go ask for other people to join us. This other thing. So I found a 3-3-4 theory. Do you still remember my 3-3-4 theory? You talk to 10 people. If it is good, there are always 3 people believe in you. 7 people, how about the 7 people? 3 people do not believe in you. Whatever you say, they just oppose to you. Then there are about 4 people sitting on the fence. If they believe you 50%, sometimes they don't believe you. Okay, what should you do as a leader? So we invite the 3 people that believe in us to join us. Okay, then after we training, then these 3 people become successful. So when they become successful, these 4 people sitting on the fence will join us. Then we have 7 people, am I right? Then you do it again. Then eventually the 3 opposition party, they feel that it's good, they also join us. Don't quarrel with them. Okay, don't fight with them. Okay, our system is a very peaceful system. You just stick to it like Jimmy Kidding. So Jimmy Kidding go back to Philippines. Later on, I also go to Philippines. Then when I have the meeting with them, we found that Philippines, of course, there are some problem in the market. That time, many MM companies are collapsing, Even the American company are collapsed one by one in Philippines. A big Singapore company also collapsed. So the Philippines member asking me, say, Dr. Lim, you see, the American company also collapsed, the Singapore company also collapsed, the Taiwan company also collapsed. How can your Malaysian company survive? See, they're asking me. So I told them, it's very simple now. Okay, it's very simple now. I told the member, what do you taking in your house for drinking? So we drink coffee, we drink a lot of soft drink, we drink all of things. I say, what is the cost of drinking all these things? So I tell them, you put away all these things. You put my coffee. Okay? Put my coffee. So the time in Philippines, we asked them to put 1 sachet of coffee into a very big mug, maybe 5 people drinking, maybe 10 people. As long as there is some taste of coffee nearby, you replace with all other drink. So that you do not need to spend more money on the drink, am I right? If you say, cheers, drinking coffee also can become millionaire. Then everybody is happy. Okay? I am telling the Filipino at the time. I say a company bankrupt. Why a company is bankrupt? Why? First thing first, because too much debt. Am I right? Owing money, then you bankrupt. When you owe money, you cannot pay, you're bankrupt. DXN, do we owe money or not? We don't owe money both ways, We don't owe money and you don't come and get for credit from the company. We don't give credit also. Okay? So our financial situation is very good. Secondly, no sales, then you bankrupt. So I told our Philippine member, the most important thing, drink coffee, drink more coffee, Then we will not bankrupt. Then everybody drinking coffee, then become what do you call? That's why the coffee sales in Philippines is very high because of this historical background. Because of this historical background. That's why to be successful in this system, you need to stick to it. I tell you one story about Mexico. Okay, how we are successful in Mexico. Many members think that we need many products, to become successful. So when I go to Mexico, the time I in LA, Los Angeles, so 𝐻𝐿, our ex-PIC, come to see me. They say, Dr. Lim, to be successful in Mexico, we need 30 products. Then we say, the registration is very, very tedious, We may not have 30 products. I said, no, we cannot have 30 products. Okay? Then he come back to me. He said, Dr. Lim, you must give us 8 products. Our G&GL, 1, Spirulina, coffee, Codify, this thing, all these things, you must give us 8 products. Then out of these 8 products, the registration is very tedious, Like RGGL, like Codify, this thing. The only product that we can get quickly is coffee. So at the end of the discussion, I tell them that you only have one product, coffee. Because the other product take a long time. You know how long it take? Last month we get the approval for 𝑟GGL. How many years we have been operating in Mexico? Already 3 years, no? That means we applied the day only last month I get the approval, no? If I wait for 𝑟GGL, no? There's no market in Mexico, am I right? Did the time the member are furious, no? How can we operate with one product? I say, why not? DXN started with RG and GR, also one product, no? We go through the whole world. We say one product, we can develop the market. Okay, then half of them left DXN, you know. They said, this is not possible. How can we do this thing? Then come to the price. The coffee in Mexico is cheaper than America, or the coffee in America is cheaper than in Mexico? Which one cheaper? Using your common sense. If you were to sell coffee in Mexico, and you're selling coffee in America, which country to get higher price? America, am I right? But in Mexico, we sell it 10% higher than America. You know why? Because America, coffee, no tax. But in Mexico, the coffee tax 140%. 140, no, not 40, no, this thing. So the time many members, they say there's no logic, you know. Our per capita income is so much lower than America. How can our products, the price is 10% more than America. So we're telling the Mexican, now, we do not promise to give you the lowest price, okay? But we'll give you the best price. This is the best price that we can go. Today, you know, okay? We have nearly 2 million sales, no? They mean the Mexico sales and the sales here are comparable, no? Can you imagine that? Okay? Only one product, coffee. Okay, so I tell the Mexican, no. So we use the same theory like in Philippines. We say them, you do away with the soft drink, you do away with all your drinks, no? So you put the coffee, then you take it, the whole family are taking. So in the beginning, one coffee, you know, 5 people drinking in Mexico. So when the thing is improved, okay, then one coffee, 2 people are drinking. Now, you know how they drink the coffee? They put 2 sachets in the 1 cup and they drink. They love the coffee. These are the thing. So I put 1 sachet, 1 cup. Many people say that I'm heavy coffee drinker. No, that's nothing compared to the member in Mexico. That's why to be successful in DXN, if you just catch any products, no, and concentrate on it, you can be successful. Okay, you do not need to sell all the products to be successful. You agree with me? Yeah. So simplicity rule the world. Okay, make things simple because it is simple, then you can multiply very quickly. So, Digit, maybe another question. Yeah.
Dosage of Ganoderma and Spirulina one can take? Is there any overdose?
Yeah. What is the maximum dosage of rice you can take? What is the maximum dosage of roti you can take? Can you answer this question? Now, what is Ganoderma? Ganoderma is a mushroom. What is a mushroom? It is a food. Okay? There's no such thing as maximum dosage. No. How much the dosage of milk that you can take? This is a wrong question, am I right? Now, there's no maximum. We talk about dosage because people keep on asking about dosage, no? Normally, we put it into taking of Ganoderma into 3 categories. Okay? If the body is a normally, there's just a minor problem, okay? So maybe we say you take 1 teaspoon a day. That's good enough to maintain the body. Okay, so that if sometimes the people have a lot acidic, you know, that's why they already deal a lot of secondary. This is a problem. Okay, they're not feeling well. They're feeling very sick. 3 teaspoons a day. Sometimes the condition is very critical, you know. Then we go for mega doses. Mega doses is what do you call 30 grams a day. So now your one is 70 grams, eh? 22 grams and 70. Okay, so you take about 22 grams a day. Okay, that is a mega dosage. Okay, so that is what we advise to the people. But there are cases now. I still remember one case in Hong Kong. There's one very critical patient already go into coma, out of coma. No, so the situation is so critical. Doctors say he only have about 1 or 2 weeks to go. Okay, so they bring home. Okay, then they give him 120 Rg, 120 GL. Okay, per day. Okay, that time, I mean, to translate into your this thing is about 3 bottles of 22. Okay? So 170 grams. So, no, more than that. 120 because that one is 30, you know, 4 bottles. 4 bottles, that means they're taking about 4 bottles, no? Of this small bottle per day. Okay? Then after 2 to 3 days, the patient will wake up. Okay, wake up. They put in the feeder, the feed to the body. Then in 2 weeks' time, started to roam around in the thing. In 1 month's time, go back to work. Go back to work. That's why there's no such thing as maximum dosage, in this thing. But of course, you do not take too many, Too many is wasteful. Okay, so you always start small. Start with 1 teaspoon, 3 teaspoons. If you think the result is beautiful, no need to go any further. But in certain cases, in certain difficult cases, then we go for 1 bottle a day. That's all. Yeah, very simple.
What are the future plans of DXN
in
the world market, especially for the Gulf?
Yeah. You see, when a company, in 2003, when we are listed, we say we want to go to 150 countries. Am I right? Now, how many countries we are going in now? DXN? How many countries now? 140? 130? In the January of this year, 2010, we calculate, we already go into 150 countries now, DXN. Our presence is complete now, okay? Because, you see, Asia, Southeast Asia, we go, South Asia, we already go, okay? This is China, Hong Kong, this is Taiwan, we already go into that. So nowadays, the people also bring our product into Japan, into Korea, then we also go into Mongolia. Okay, and from Mongolia they go into Russia, then all the Kazakhstan. This what they call all these countries. They are already member going into that the thing. So the future plan of the DXN is that in all the strategic area we are going to set up office. Okay. For example, now Russia they get the products from Hungary. They also get the product from Mongolia. Okay, so now we maybe in the future we will set up the office in Moscow to take care of the product. Then what they call like the Ukraine. Okay, I mean they started taking the products. Like recently even Serbia was taking from Hungary. They mean all part of the world now they can get DXN products now. Okay, now in future what should we do now? Okay, first thing first, we try to make the system simple so that people can join member through the internet. Okay, then they can get the bonus, through the through the computer system. We have been experimenting in this Europe now, where we put their bonus statement in a PDF, So we just send to them electronically. So many members they love it very much, because that day they can download it directly in the computer. Then we also have this e-wallet, E-wallet, that means once they get the bonus, the member have a choice. When they buy the products, they can use it to contract the products, okay? Or they can get the money from the office. They don't need to go through the bank. Okay, there are certain part we are going that. Then eventually, the distribution system, okay, we are going to combine into it. Then there are a few this new development. So recently this the halal food manufacturer association, they come to Malaysia to see me. Okay. All our products are halal certified. Do you know that? Yeah. And we are one of the very few producing halal food. Then we can distribute throughout the whole world. I think so. We are one of the very few. So in the future, there is a possibility that we will form a convenience a convenience store. So we are selling organic food, we are selling halal food. Okay, it's something like a halal food chain. This thing then combine into our system. So that also in the negotiation. So in the future, some of you can join with the company with something like 7-Eleven type, this kind of chain. But it's all halal food, organic food. This we are in the discussion now. And the Malaysian government, of course, they fully support this concept. Okay, that will be a new direction for us to go. Then we will become Ekanaga in the coffee. So we are going to Ethiopia. We try to do this coffee plantation, a huge plantation in Ethiopia, so that we can produce our own coffee. We can manufacture our own coffee. So we distribute our own coffee. This thing. Then of course our marketing system, we try to make it more streamlined. Okay, streamlined. Then to make our marketing system even simpler, the thing. So to mobilize the market, one of the actually many diamond. Now they requested me, why not make the maintenance of 300 PV into a single maintenance? Okay, so we have a dialogue with the diamond in Malaysia. So if agreeable, so this will make some minor changes, okay, to streamline our marketing. So that means we will use computer system to make things running easier, so that we can get our bonus statement faster, we can get the money faster, we can operate in a more efficient way. Okay. Now DXN, we have go global now. Okay, we have become an enterprise where the sun will never set. Whenever there is sunlight, there is DXN. Okay, you agree with me? Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. So now, what we are going to do in the future is very simple now. Okay, increase the service. So we try to put as many branches as possible throughout the whole world, so that people can get the products easily, people can sell the product easily. Okay, that's all. Okay, then we will double and triple our sales. So all of you here, okay, you'll be the pioneer in this system. Remember, DXN is still a very young company, you know. We are only 16 years in the market. Okay, and many old American companies, they are already 40 years, they are already 60 years in the market, and we are only 16 years in the market. And Dubai here, will become one of the very important center for us, no? Because Dubai is right at the center, no? Okay, so it's very convenient. So we have a vicinity here. Here is near to Europe. Here is near to this Africa. Also near to India. Also near to like this Iran, Turkey, and all the middle minor Asia minors. Okay, so from here we should be able to expand easily, you know, in this region. So that when people ask you what is the future plan of DXN, our future plan is very simple. We are going to double and triple our sales, no, with better service, with all the expansions here. Okay, so it's a very simple vision we are having.
Okay. So friends, because of the time constraint, we are going to take the last question. Okay, there are so many questions, but most of the questions have been answered by Doctor in a generic way. So the remaining questions can be answered by email, or you can get the answer from the office. So I'm asking the last question.
Okay, please.
Is all the DXN products are vegetarian?
Vegetarian?
All the products are vegetarian products,
yes,
one.
Yes.
And second is the effect of Ganoderma in the cancer and diabetic diseases. Okay?
Yeah. So far, all our these products are vegetative. Vegetative, all vegetative. All the products are vegetative. We do not use any animal parts. Okay? Now, the effect of Ganoderma on cancers, on diabetes, nah, I need to stress again. Okay? We do not treat cancer. And cancer cannot be treated, you know. You know why? Because cancer is not the problem. The problem is the body. I always get one case in India, you know, the story in the early. I give you one example. Okay. One evening in India, after this genotherapy session, you know, there's one couple come to see me. There's one very rich businessman. He come to see me, bring along the wife, and he told me that the wife already in the 4th stage of cancer, and doctor give her wife 2 months to go. It means already terminal, you know, and the doctor refused to do anything to the wife. Then the husband told me, you know, Dr. Lim, can you give me some advice on cancer, on my wife? Okay, I will follow exactly your advice. No, you ask me to take anything, I will take. I will follow strictly your advice. But can you guarantee me that you kill all the cancer cells? So when people asking you this question, how do you answer? If you say you can kill all the cancer cells, you'll be in jail, you know. Because we are not doctors to do all these things. If you say that you do not kill the cancer cell, then they don't buy the product from you. Okay? You don't answer this question. This is a wrong question, you know. I asked him back, you know. Now, what do you want me to do? Okay. You want me to kill all the cancer cells in your wife's body, or you want me to let your wife lead a normal life? Which one is more important? To live normally is more important, or to kill all the cancer cells? So he is hesitating, you know. Then I asked him the second question. Do we have cancer cells inside our body? Yes or no? Every of us are having cancer cells inside the body. We have so many billions of cells in the body, you know. There are some mutations. So there are, and some estimate, you know, there are about 3 to 4,000 cancer cells in everybody's body. That's why cancer is not a problem. The only problem is that when it affects your day-to-day life, then it is a problem. But can you kill the cancer or not? Can you remove the cancer or not? Okay, can you solve the problem by removing the cancer? This thing. Because the body is already not in a balanced state. Okay, then eventually he agreed that to lead a normal life is better than this thing. So I told the wife, I said, madam, you listen to me, okay? You forget about cancer, I told you. You don't think about cancer, okay? So you go home, you eat anything you want to eat, you drink anything you want to drink, okay? Then you go for mega dosage. take a lot of this thing to remove all the toxin from the body, to balance it back. Then you leave everything to God. Whether to live or not to live is not our worry, you know. Okay, we cannot bargain. Oh, let me live 100 years, 200 years. No, these are something that is non-negotiable. Okay, leave it as it is. I say you. When seeing me, you know, the face is pale, the hand is shaking, you know. So when I told him, you just live normally, forget about cancer. Suddenly, the face become some color turn back, you know. So she started to smile. I told her, don't think about cancer. You go back, you eat normally, you drink normally, okay, you sleep normally, you enjoy your life, take, you know, this thing. So better it's 2 months, better 2 years, better 20 years, you don't worry about that. After about 3 months, or about 6 months, I think. Okay, the couple come back, you know. I cannot recognize them anymore. Where the wife become looking very healthy, you know. Oh, then the husband told me, hey, your products are very good, you know. Now we feel very happy. She live normally now, normal life there. But he said, we still have a very small problem, no. What is the small problem? He said there's still some small cancer cell inside the body. I told him, don't worry about that, you know. This thing better. There's one small cancer cell. Oh, there's 10 cancer cells. It's none of our concern. Forget about it. Forget about it. So the next year, I think a few years they are meeting me, but now I think it should be okay, you know, this thing. That's why, remember, we do not treat cancer. We do not treat that. Can you treat diabetes? You can never treat diabetes, no? Because diabetes is not a problem. When you buy a car, okay, there is something wrong with the car, there's a blinking light in the car. Can you treat the problem of the car by throwing the light away? Cannot. You must change the engine. You must repair the engine. A person comes with a diabetes. That is a blinking light, you know. Something wrong with the body, you should never treat diabetes. And you cannot treat diabetes, no? You treat the body. How to treat the body? Start with 1 teaspoon. Okay? Then go for 2 teaspoons. Then go for 3 teaspoons a day. Then maintain for some time. So the time during the detoxification, a lot of toxin coming out from the body. Don't get worried. Okay, sometimes the urine will turn turbid. The urine will turn smelly. Okay, sometimes the stool also very distinct. Sometimes the sweat is also come out with a yellow sweat, no? Also very smelly. Don't worry about all these things. Continue taking. So after the body is, the toxin is removed, it balances back, then everything will be okay. So Gigi, so I hope I have answered the question. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause once again for that fantastic session. Doctor has covered all the areas of our business and clarified all the doubts of most of the members, and the rest we will be answering later. So friends, now we have a few more speakers here who are going to share a few minutes with you, their view and a few messages for you, 10 minutes. Before that, now you understand that we can expand our business very fast and really become successful. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So, you know who are the best networkers? The best networkers? Men? Though the number of men are more in this hall, the ladies are the best networkers. They are born networkers. Sure. So we realize that fact, and we want our members to concentrate and bring more and more ladies to the system. Okay, once you have few ladies, real lady leaders in your network, your rest of the life income is assured. So to encourage that, we have started some good promotions, giving some spirulina free with every new registration. That kind of promotion will be continuing. And a special seminar only for ladies, exclusively for ladies, will be held in the same, not this auditorium, another auditorium, on 16th, Friday, next Friday. Okay, exclusively for ladies. So it's a great opportunity. Dr. Ranjan will be present, and a few other prominent speakers also will be speaking in that program. So please try to bring maximum number of ladies, whomever you know or not known also, you can invite for that program. Beautiful presents will be available. So, and at the end of this session, there will be a laptop lucky draw. So don't go away, remain here. Now next, we have a great personality and speaker, who is the director of DXN Middle East and India, Mr. Sunil Kumar PL. I welcome Mr. Sunil Kumar to the stage to